Quote from the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, President General of the UNIA, ACL. Without confidence, you are twice defeated in the race of life. End quote. Quote by the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Up ye mighty nation, accomplish what you will. End quote. Quote the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. End quote. Peace, love, and black power. Black love is a gift for Black Nation. Stay tuned. You are watching RENM or BG TV. Peace, love, and black power, family. What it is. You already know it's your brother in Google. Now you see RENM. Coming at you live one more time with a little thought on my mind. Peace, love, and black power, family. You already know how we get it in, because black love is a cure for the Black Nation. So let's get it. Why not? Today's discussion may do one of two things. It may throw you off. It may piss you off, or it may even motivate you. So maybe even three. It's going to do one to three things to you. It's going to piss you off, throw you off, or it's going to motivate you. And the reason why I feel that this topic today is very necessary is because, again, we halt our own progress. We throw roadblocks in our own movements. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we like I told y'all before, I say it often, y'all should know what I'm about to say. We cry like the best of them, complain better than the rest of them. Right? That's a given fact. Anybody knows that. But that's a fact that, like I said, it's on the decline. We started to eradicate that up out the equation. But long story short, nonetheless, black folks, and our plight and our conditions is that and the third. Again, we cry too much, but in our crying, in our grievance, we don't accept responsibility. Right? So I kind of gave before the analogy of a crackhead or a bass setter, right? Sway up and down to everybody up on the block. He ain't high, he ain't smoking, everything is all good. But as he's saying it's tough to you, right? He got the pipe in hand, lighter in hand, about to get it in. Denial. So he continues in the same direction, the same pattern, day after day, night after night. Because he's in denial. Right? That's what's going on with us. That's what's been going on with us for centuries upon centuries here in the Western Hemisphere of the world. We're in the deep denial. We're in deep denial. We give too many people, outside people I should say, white folk, especially white folk, we give white folks way too much credit. Way too much credit. Way too much credit. Anytime you talk to so-called conscious folks, so-called militant folks, so-called the average loudmouth, the average pro-black loudmouth, right? When you listen to him speak, all you hear is white man this, white man that, the white man this, the white man that. So now, me personally, and it's unfortunate too, because it's a lot of the elders that's doing it, right? It's a lot of elders that's doing that, that's posing off this energy and this vibe, which youngins, for either my age and generation and younger, happen to look up and see, well, if y'all always crying about the white man, crying about the white man, crying about the next man, and you not focusing on your own, what are the youth going to do? We're going to turn around and do the same thing because there hasn't been a change in shift. There hasn't been a change in the guard nonetheless, right? Again, all we do is cry about the white man. Who gives a damn about the white man? Be real. Be real. Keep it 100. Who gives a damn about the white man? We know who did what. We know who did what. We know who's behind the scenes. But if all we can do is cry about them, what they did long ago, and X, Y, Z, and even the things that may be implemented here and there in the current time. If all we're doing is crying, where is your effort in trying? Forget the crying. You feel what I'm saying? Forget the crying. Put an X out on the crying for a little bit. Put an X on the crying and put your aim and your focus on trying. Big difference, man. I know they sound the same, but it's a big difference. Stop crying, start trying. Like me personally, on a personal note, this isn't Google talking, I honestly get sick of hearing that same old rhetoric. Oh, the white man did that. It's because of the white man we living like this. It's because of the white man because we can't move up. It's because of the white man, etc., 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 etc. It's because of the white man why our women are acting like this. It's because of the white man why our children are acting like this. Like, at what point do you say, F this dude, F this system, F this white man, or F whoever, I'm gonna do me for me. I don't need any handouts. I'm not begging you. I'm not saying, yo, we want, because even in that language right there, by you saying we want, you're asking. You're still in a begging, receiving position. Filling out paperwork, petitioning, this, that, and the third. You're still seeking his acceptance and his honoring of that application and these documents. You're begging. You're begging. So again, century upon century, we've been taught nonetheless to deny who we are, what we can do, what our capabilities are as of in retrospect of coming out of the hells that we in. We're just taught to continue to beg, continue to look for a handout, continue to put in applications and paperwork, right? Continue to abide by the law and this and that. Let's keep it 100. Black folks, we the most law-abiding citizens on the planet. Don't nobody follow more rules and laws than anybody on the planet like black folks. Because let's keep it 100. All the rules, the 90% of them laws and acts that's going on in America, they just for you, black man. They for you, black woman and child. They needed to control you. So we know the law. We know the law. We live by it every day, but it don't stop us. It don't stop the hells that combat us, nonetheless, is what I meant to say. So do we continue to sit back, cry, bitch and moan about what somebody else is doing? Meanwhile, nobody cries about us. You know why? Because they're busy. They're busy moving, they're busy grooving, they're busy doing their thing. That's all. But us, on the other hand, we always got to say it's the white man this, it's the white man that. Or even in our own in-house situations, when we dealing with one another, let's say it's black man and black woman, when we dealing with one another, instead of saying this is a particular issue, we have to say no, it's you. No, it's you. That's the whole deflection syndrome. We deflect everything. We don't want to accept anything and embrace anything as our own. We deflect everything. And honestly speaking, that's sad. That's beyond sad. Because if all you do is deflect, and you don't embrace your own situations, you're more than likely, more than gullible, more than liable to fall to the pitfalls and traps of what anybody else thinks and says about you. Brother Malcolm said it long ago. Get a good look at the face. Y'all know him. Brother Malcolm said long ago, if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. So in other words, what the brother was saying, since folks don't know how to like to listen to things for what it is, for face value, what we always gotta, need interpretation and stuff like that. So no problem. What he was saying was, if you do not embrace what is for what is, I can tell you anything under the sun, and that's gonna be what it is for you, because I said so, because you chose not to think for yourself and do for yourself. Self-reliance, self-determination, family. I know Kwanzaa may be over, but the principle of Kunta Shakali still remains the same. You figure deal what I'm saying? But the only way that's going to happen, is if black folks on a common level deal with the common issues that affect us all. Again, common folks speaking the common language, dealing with common issues, seeking common solutions. That's how you get it in. You don't sit back and blame everybody else for the situation that we're in. Because at the end of the day, regardless of who put you in the situation, that person who put you in the situation is not in the situation. They are out of the equation. Therefore, that remains you're in it. So since you're in it, you need to get up off your ass and do some shit to get up out of it. Period, point blank. There is no time to sit back continuing that whole blame game. Because the more we blame, like I said in the last video, every time you sit back, cry, and don't do any type of movements that match that voice, match that outcry, we reset the clock another 500 years. So again, every time we do this and know this, we reset the clock another 500. Meanwhile, the people that placed us in the situation, again, because they're not in the situation, they can sit back and laugh. They can sit back and watch. They can sit back and say that same old line. And you know the line, family. These niggas ain't serious. Look at them. Look at them. Y'all see them over there. Look. They ain't for real. This is what they do. This is what they say. Because this is what they feel based on the presentation that we give off. Who cares about, you feel what I'm saying, the blame game? What you should care, what you should concern yourself with, is how we gonna get up out of this, family. You know who plays the blame game all day long? Children. You know who can't accept responsibility and respond to their ability? Children. Are we grown children around here? We love to say we the fathers of civilization. We the brothers of civilization. We gave birth to the world. If it wasn't for the black man, woman, and child, would nothing be in existence. We love to brag and boast about this stuff all day long. I'm not making this stuff up, and you know it. But when it comes to the application to the situation and the condition, it's well, you know, the white man this, and it's because of the white man, and it's because of them, and it's because of them. So again, I asked a question a long time ago, not a long time ago, but a couple months back. How supreme really are we? Right? If we don't want to respond to our own abilities to get ourselves up the things that we in. Again, stand on your own too. Nobody's gonna do anything for you. They haven't since the whole thing jumped off. So why you keep putting your whole your hopes and worries and all that stuff into some stuff that ain't gonna happen? That's all I'm saying. Stop begging. Start moving. Everybody want to talk about these different movements we're a part of, but at the end of the day, no shots fired. But a lot of these different organizations and movements, we all say the same thing. We want. Stop talking about what we want, because they've heard that language for long ago. They're used to that language. They know the language better than you do, damn near. They can tell you. Anytime something pops off, watch, these niggas about to do this. Black folks about to start acting like this. And yada, 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 yada. All because we keep doing the same old two-step, family. Or should I say the same old speech. Because the two-step is a movement. We ain't had a two-step in decades. Because all we want to do is continue the blame game. Like children. Again, like in the beginning of the video, I opened up with a quote. Right? Without confidence, you are twice defeated in the race of life. Spoken by none other than this man right here. The Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. Without confidence, you are twice defeated in the race of life, man. So you mean to tell me, you mean to tell black folks here in the West, here across the globe, you mean to tell the world at large that your black ass don't even have confidence within your own self to get up and do something, family? All we can do is sit around and beg, throw a little sign up on the picket fence and walk around, talk about we want, meanwhile we ain't willing to do for our own goddamn selves? Yeah, I know, that hurt, I know. Gut check. gut check. What are you willing to do for your own? What are you willing to sacrifice on your own? What blood are you willing to bleed for your own? You feel what I'm saying? How bad are you willing to ride for your own? Build for your own, establish for your own, create for your own, sustain your own, protect your own, defend your own, uplift your own. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Or you too busy sitting back saying, well, the white man did this, the Arab did this, the Chinaman did that, the East Indian did this. Watch this. No matter how many other people that you name out, those are all different various variables, all different peoples, all different types of cultures and identities, right? So with that being said, who was the constant variable? Who was the main one that still remains in every equation, every situation, none thereof? Your black ass. So what you gonna do about it? You gonna sit there, roll over every time somebody new comes into town, every time somebody else does something, or you gonna stand there and hold your own? Hold on, nigga, what? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Again, we love to brag and boast about us being this supreme people, which we are. Nobody can take that from us, which we are. But we gotta come correct, family. We can't talk about who we are. We gotta show them who we are. We gotta walk who we are. Every day, live who we are, breathe who we are, eat who we are, wear who we are, talk who we are, style who we are, create who we are. Or you're going to be subjected and liable to be whoever, whatever somebody makes you. Why? Because they can. Because you chose not to. You chose to play the blame game. Again, this is just a little common sense, a little something to make your mind think, man. I know it's Monday, and that's why I wanted to do this on a Monday. Get that mind right for the week. Get your steps right for the week. Your thoughts, because you only know your thoughts only reflect that what you think. So if you're thinking right, you're going to speak right, and what you speak, you're going to live. So it's a chain reaction. It all starts right here, family. Get the mind right. Tune in to the frequencies that will advance our people. Period. And the only frequency that will advance our people is the frequency from within, not from without. Stop blaming everybody. Stop asking everybody to do something for you. Now, if you're going to blame them in the sense of knowing or identifying your target or identifying the source, I have no problem with that. But you have to remember, you can't just stand there. You have to identify, then apply. Identify, study, and apply. And what I mean by apply, I mean moving forward from that point on. You're not getting stuck in the past. You keep it moving. You got a plan, you got a goal, you keep it moving. So, again, identify, study, and apply. That's the only way it's going to work. That sitting back just, well, it's because of them. It's because of them. You sound like a damn child, man. But then you want to turn around and say the youngers ain't listening, that the babies ain't listening. They ain't trying to get down with this. No, Negro, you ain't trying to get down with this because you put it to them that way. Wake up, wise up, and rise up, family. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. So like I said, I just want to throw this out there before the world, man, beginning of the week. You know what I mean? Get that mind right. Let's do it, man. Small blocks, they build big houses and everything. By the end of the day, you got to be able to carry that small block and line it up and organize it to the point where it creates a house. You can't just have a brick over there, a shovel over here. Now we got to put the pieces together. Figure dummy? But in the meantime, between time, this has been your brother and Google Nayusi, RANM. You've been watching RANM RBG TV, family. You already know. Raw and uncut, common sense science that the family needs to hear, that we need to build on. Stay tuned to the next one. Peace, love, and black power. Black love is the cure for the black nation.